The earliest I can remember it happening was when I was 7. I had trouble opening a can of Dr. Pepper, and naturally my next move was to go to my mother and ask her to help me open it. Instead of getting help, I was met with lots of screaming filled with insults and obscenities. Why? I don't know. I remember when I went to a school dance in 6th grade. I said goodbye to her and I waited for her to acknowledge that I said goodbye before I left. Within just a minute of walking into the school, I feel somebody behind me grab the back of my shirt and pull me back really hard. And then she started screaming in my face in front of everyone there. I've had my arms twisted, and I've been dragged across floors while being screamed at, both publicly and privately. I've been called a whore, a slut, a bitch, an asshole. Been told that I'm shit, lazy, you name it. Both privately and publicly. Slamming cabinets over and over again. Yelling, screaming about me and other things in general. Slamming objects on tables. She broke a present from my grandmother once. Just took it, slammed it on the table, and broke it into pieces. Why? I don't know. But this is the kind of stuff that continued for over 10 years. Let me tell you something. Pushing your child face first into a bookshelf is not a joke. Banging your fist on your child's tiny arm is not a joke. Putting ink all over their carpet and then putting the blame on the child and swearing at them for minutes and watching your kid cry in hysterics is not a joke. Watching your child get beaten up by your other kid, watching their belongings get broken, and watching them get picked up and slammed to the ground is not a joke. How and why could anybody get off on having their kids play a game where they slap each other across the face? And not a small baby slap. A very loud and very painful slap that had the other nearly in tears. No amount of 30-second videos on Twitter of your wife crying is going to make me feel sorry for you. And as for what about the happy moment? My abuser buying me a gift every now and then, having a laugh every now and then, does not erase my being dragged and screamed at in public. An okay and happy moment every once in a while does not erase the fact that my abuser called me a bitch, whore, slut, asshole, everything else, both in public and in private. Going out for my birthday and having a pretty good and decent time does not erase the fact that my abuser loved to slam the cabinets and scream at me to scare me. Your happy moments don't erase the fact that you slammed your fist into your child's arm, slammed his fist into a bookshelf, and everything else. I'm not buying the fact that anything is fake. It's a quick excuse that was brought up because you've been called out for your abusive behavior, and now you're trying to figure out how to fix it. Good luck with that. Philip DeFranco and everybody else bringing this stuff to light is not the problem. The problem is your behavior and the fact that you're treating your children like this in the first place. Do not let people get away with this kind of behavior. Do not let people get away with hurting their kids. I'll see you later.